Hello, everyone, and welcome. If you are tired of juggling a million tasks in your business and feeling like there's never enough time in the day, well, what if I told you there's a way to scale your business without all the stress and overwhelm? Just so happens that's exactly what I'm going to share with you today. I've got 5 powerful tips on why hiring a virtual assistant is the smartest move to grow your business efficiently and effectively. As an entrepreneur or a business owner, do you ever feel overwhelmed? I know everyone who's listening right now is like, of course I do, Deanna. I'm a business owner. Yeah. And when we have what seems like an endless list of tasks so that we can run the business, or if you've ever felt like no matter how hard you work, you just can't get ahead. Well, in this video today, you're going to learn 5 game-changing tips that will not only help you reclaim your time, but also drive serious business growth without breaking the bank. If we haven't met already, I'm Deanna Maio. I'm the founder and the director of The Vivid Woman. I'm so glad that you're here with me today. I help business owners to scale their businesses sustainably without the stress and burnout by having a high performing, profitable team. Now, I know that sometimes the thought of hiring full time staff can be daunting. The cost, the management of them, the headaches, it's enough to make anyone pause. And trying to do everything yourself, well, that doesn't work either. That is the fast track right to Burnout City. If you would like a free checklist to help you get started with a virtual assistant, one that can save you time and make you more money, just comment scale below and we will send it over to you so that you can benefit from it. All right. If you are ready to take your business to the next level and reclaim your time, you are in the right place. If you're joining me live, please comment #live. If you're joining me on the replay, we're so glad that you're here. Please don't hesitate to comment #replay and let me know. And if you're finding something helpful or useful, please let me know what your takeaway is in the chat as well. That would be very, very helpful and motivating to me. All right, so let's talk a little bit more about the problem. Scaling your business often feels like walking a tightrope. You want growth, but not at the expense of sanity or your bank account. Hiring full time employees is a huge commitment. It has high costs like salaries, benefits, office space, or if they're working from home, there can be some costs there as well. Like you miss out on being able to see them face to face in real life, and you have to rely on things like Zoom or Slack or email. And doing everything yourself, we've already decided that is a recipe for burnout, and that does not work once you hit a certain level. So, I've got some tips for you. Take notes. These are some good ones. The first thing is you've got to understand the true cost of a full time employee because beyond salaries, you've got benefits, taxes, if you're doing true employee relationships, if you're in person office space, and all these costs add up quickly and they can eat into your profits. There's also the time it can take to find the right person when you're limited by geography. So calculate the total cost of hiring a full time employee versus maybe hiring a virtual assistant. Whether that virtual assistant be full time or part time, you might be surprised at the savings. Second thing is to explore the benefits of hiring a VA or virtual assistant, VA for short, right? When you can delegate routine tasks that don't direct contribute when you delegate routine tasks that don't directly contribute to growth, that is not a benefit, right? Yes, those things need to be done too. Your focus should be on the strategic activities. And the only way to make more time so you can focus on those things is to get the tasks that are on your plate that are routine and don't directly contribute off of your plate. So, one of the ways you can get started with this is just list out the tasks that consume most of your time. And then ask yourself, could any of these realistically, feasibly be handled by a virtual assistant? Minus the marketing strategy, minus all of the financial decisions, almost everything could be delegated to the right person. If you are willing to see that they had what they needed, that they had the skills and the information, and they had some opportunity to try it out and do it with oversight first. All right, let's talk about how a virtual assistant can actually help you scale. So, not just taking on the routine tasks that don't move the needle, but also taking on some of the things that maybe can help the business grow. So, we want to free up your time from repetitive tasks so you can dedicate more energy to business development. But also, they could be doing things that could help the business, making outreach to prior clients, past customers, new potential customers and clients. You can also just start by delegating a few hours of work per week to a virtual assistant and notice the difference it makes when you are no longer having to switch hats between all the different things that you do. Because there is a real cost to that focus switching time. I know we're so good at task switching or multitasking, people call it. Of course, there's no real doing two things at the same time, except for maybe walking and talking, right? We switch very quickly, but there's a cost to that switch. And it can take us longer to complete something when we have to switch between things instead of just doing one thing at a time. All right, tip number 4 is to learn how to integrate a virtual assistant into your team seamlessly. So, successful delegation starts with clear communication and clear set expectations. So, you might want to use a tool like Asana, Slack, Trello. We use teamwork projects here at the Vivid Woman, and this can help keep your communication clear and your projects on track, knowing when someone's completed something and when they haven't yet. Very, very helpful. Tip number 5, see the long term benefits of smart scaling. By hiring a virtual assistant, you can scale sustainably without risking burnout. And whether you're at burnout already or you think you might get there at some point, I can tell you that the sooner you get some help, the easier life is going to be. So, one of the ways that you can do this is just regularly review the tasks you're handling and find more opportunities to delegate to your VA in time as they've proven themselves, as they are ready to grow new skills. And remember, if you want to see how a virtual assistant can free up your time and make you more money, go ahead and comment scale below, and we will send you our free checklist. All right, to recap, hiring a virtual assistant can help you manage costs, delegate routine tasks, focus on growth, communicate effectively, and avoid burnout. It's a flexible, cost effective strategy to scale your business smarter and not harder. I want you to invite you to join me next week for another live session where we'll dive deeper into more strategies to help you grow your business with confidence and ease, and you're not going to want to miss it. So make sure you join us for the next one. Again, I'm Deanna Maio. I help entrepreneurs just like you scale their businesses sustainably and without the stress by having a high performing team. Thanks for tuning in today, everyone. I hope you have a blessed day, a wonderful rest of your day, and a wonderful rest of your week. And remember, you have the power to scale your business efficiently and effectively. It's all about working smarter and not harder. So until the next